How you ain't gonna cut? Girl, I'm me. I'm the damn reason you in VIP. CEO. You don't have to CID. Blah! I'm wild like Chi Lee. Ludicrous. Love that dude. Um, so I've been I'm gonna try working with the headset tonight. I'm gonna plug in the headphones and see if that gives any better result. Let me plug this in. I won't be able to hear myself. I'm gonna leave one ear off and let me get this plugged in. See if the volume on my end is any better. So I've been thinking about making this video all day. Last week was a big week for me. I dropped 3 videos. It was pretty exciting. The first 3 videos, did that on purpose. I am officially a YouTuber. My baby is making an appearance. This is one of my girls. Yeah. Headset, because obviously sometimes the video will be low and you can't hardly hear it, or you just want to focus in on what they're saying. So it's like I was gonna do something on Saturday and Sunday, but I said, who am I? I'm not. I got 12 subscribers. Thank you for whoever that 12th person is. I didn't get the notification, or I would say her name. I'll try to shout out my first 100, my base. So this is video number 4 on your roadmap to these last days that we find ourselves in. I am gonna try to finish up watching the Ice Age Farmer. That's what's going on right now. I got Truthstream Media down here. This was absolutely mind-blowing. I'm gonna actually try to play a little bit of that in this video. It's getting late. It's nearly 4 o'clock. It's about 5 till 4 Monday night. But I think what I'm gonna do is, again, these first 5 or 10 videos are just trying to figure out what we're doing here. So I'm gonna stick with the no flash system. So if that's bothering you, good luck. Who is that? I got CBS and ABC on right now because it's, like I said, it's late. I've been thinking about it all weekend. I was like, man, I want to do something. I feel like I need to, possibly do more, do something. So what happened today? Okay, so what did I learn today? Well, I learned in this Truthstream Media, Truthstream Media, learned in their video that they're not opening up libraries in some places anymore. Very interesting. And as he was talking, this is a great channel, incidentally. That's what I'm going to do in the next video. I'm going to go across some of the channels and I need to read the list to you, because the list really is, I reread it, and it does actually say basically what I'm trying to do here. Well, what I learned in his video is that they're closing down, or they're not reopening libraries. They're turning everything digital. And I was trying to tell somebody at work a few months ago, before they were going to go back to school, and they were letting the kids go back to school, and the balloons, the balloons. And they were just like, well, are you going to do online learning, or are you going to do, in person? And I was saying, well, if you do only online learning, if it's all online, then how do you ever know that what you're reading online? Oh, that's my finger. Sorry about that. My finger made an appearance. How do you know that, excuse me, what you read was accurate? Because, that's supposed to be stuff that's scanned in from the book, and what we learned in the video is maybe they've got 35-37% error rate on scans. So a solid third of whatever you're reading could be wrong or just mislabeled, so you never find it. So there's that. Oh, you can see a little bit better now, man. It's a lot more snacks in here. I gotta really keep this down. Because like I said, I ain't trying to show too much. I can't show you my other baby, which you can't really see right now. I got a scope for that one. I got 2 scopes over here for two different personal protection devices. This one's folded up. I'm glad you can't see it, to be honest with you. A little silver. And then, okay, so that's just, again, I'm going to try to come back to that. I'm trying to keep these in the 15 to 20 minute range. I know in the last one I said 15 to 17, which is really like the ideal, but no more than 20 minutes. I know the last one, number 3, was 23 minutes. Mona's so hot. She is absolutely gorgeous. Her husband's a lucky man. I'm trying to shoot for the 20-minute area. I'm not going to be monetizing these videos, I don't think, at any point. That being said, if there's a commercial and you're seeing this 6 months down the road and it's got 100 views or 1,000 views or whatever it takes to have them want to put commercials on your on your video, then just let the commercial play for 10 to 15 seconds. I'm pretty sure at 15-second mark, the person gets paid for it. So, I'm not the guy that's going to be donating to people's channel for the most part. There are a couple that I want to donate to. I just haven't pulled the trigger, so to speak. But that being said, I will let the commercial play when I'm watching their videos. So, like I said, we are committed to watching just an exorbitant amount of not only YouTube but BitChute and Odyssey. Whoop, 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 whoop. I didn't mean to click that button, but if I don't say it, then you didn't know that I didn't mean to click it. I try to watch as much as humanly possible. I'm logged into these platforms, but I'm not posting there yet. I do want to put stuff on the. I gotta. What? It's under there. Oh snap! You can actually kind of see over there. I got a. What is it? 10 terabyte? I'm pretty sure it's either 6. I know it's at least 6 terabyte, but I think it's a 10 terabyte hard. What am I looking for? It's a hard drive, but obviously it's not connected. It's external. There you go. External hard drive. And I got another laptop over there that I'm going to start using. But I did want to tell you about the closing the libraries and going back to school with these pods that they got kids learning in. They're just trying to get you used to being socially distanced. There are some keywords that people should be listening for. Sustainability is a huge one, and I hear that all the time now. Sustainability. Obviously social distancing. Social distancing. And okay, what Ice Age Farmer is over here talking about is how. Let's X that one. Yeah, I'm on BitChute too. I only got 14. I'll probably watch these in the morning. Not while I'm at work though. I'll watch them all real fast. Because, yes, I do make myself laugh. Really at a loss for what to talk to you about. Because I don't want to be the guy that's just mirroring or just like letting somebody else's video play on my channel. I am going to play a little bit of this Truthstream media video. But over here on Ice Age Farmer, yeah, excuse me, because I haven't figured out how to do the links and stuff yet. Oh, it's coming through the headset. Hold on.
Because that's the number 3 producer. Corn.
Yeah,
so
corn.
Now all eyes on Brazil.
They messing with corn. They're messing with the rice shortages. People looking at the emails, which I'm looking at the emails too. I think that's funny. I think it's I'm wondering what they'll do if the emails are true and they get to the debate, which will be a couple days from now on Thursday, and they find out the emails are true. There's a lot of people not talking about the shiza. they showed a car accident on TV. Yeah, and the people are jumping in to help save him. A lot of people not talking about the other laptop that's in the Ukraine or wherever they were supposed to be doing the deal with. And so not only is there a laptop, but there's a second laptop that needs to be gone through and accounted for. I'm intentionally not putting the whole thing in the screen because when I do, the light shines out. So I'm wondering what they'll do, like if all of this is found to be true and Biden was in on it. Like, do they take away their nomination of him for the Democratic Party and just go with Kamala, who nobody wanted a few months ago? Nobody wanted her. With both of them, actually, both of those people, neither one of them did well in the debates or in the polls. They weren't raising money, and then all of a sudden, they don't like the guy or the people who are closest to what the people want, and so then they prop up this guy and they put her behind him eventually. I tell people, if they're listening, if you want to know who's going to win the presidency, all you got to do is follow the rules that little 12-year-old girl laid down when she found out that all of the presidents, except for one, and I'm pretty sure it's Van Buren because I always forget, but this time I thank you, Jesus, I'm pretty sure I remembered at that time, except for Van Buren, and I'm going to stick with that. All of the presidents, all 45 of them, except for the one, every single one of them has been related to King John. And if you want to know who's going to be president, all you have to do is find out who, by any stretch of relationship, is related to King John. When you find that out, you can say, snacks. No, don't say snacks. You can say that person is going to be president. Yep, balloons will explain the balloons still one day. It will not be a mystery for all time. The incense going out, the guitar is over there. Yeah, you want to find out who's going to be president? Boom, done. Like my brother would say. Just find out who's related to King John. It's simple. I mean, what are the odds? And like even with this virus, they're like, oh, you got a 99.9, 8% chance of surviving. And Richard from Boston says, which is basically all. Yeah, I agree. If it's a 99.97%, it's basically everybody. All right. So 44 out of the 45 presidents. No, I haven't done the math, but yes, that is basically all. So if you and I, if we're not related to King John, then you're in trouble because you can't be president because you're not going to get selected. And I'm pretty sure it's King John. It could be Edward. I always fall back on John. But anyway, I thought last week went well. I put those 3 videos out. And like I said, I'm going to read the list to you tomorrow. The list is basically just current event. It's already the stuff I've already said. Just kind of, I had already typed it up. Things my mom says is really, really looking for its audience. So I don't know how I'm going to clip those together. And a couple silver coins. And make that something that you guys can see if there's people out there watching this. I seriously doubt it. This is a crazy. I mean, like, what's the thumbnail gonna be? The thumbnail's probably, I don't even know. It just just looks dark. So the thing about the library, the food shortages, if you are not putting some stuff away, honestly, if you're not putting things away now, then you need to think about all of the movies that you have seen, because I've seen a lot of movies, and every time I'm always saying to myself, where do they get the bullets from? Where they they're doing all this shooting, but where are these bullets coming from? Like, who is making bullets and then leaving them around so that these other people can find them and shoot them? I don't understand it. Now, how are they still alive? What are they eating? Oh, so they still have electricity? Well, how convenient. They can turn the power on and get light. Oh, it's just now. If those things are gone, if you don't have a way to protect yourself, if you don't have something to put in your belly, which I like to do, I like putting food in my belly. Get in my belly. Um, or if there's, which is really unlikely, but it's 2020. Everything's on the table. If somehow Die Hard, uh, what's it's Die Hard 4? It's Die Another Day, and they do the fire sale, and they knock out the power grid. Turns out that's totally plausible. Me and about 12 or 15 people, uh, which comes from 12 monkeys. They didn't have a big group. It turns out that we could knock out the power, and if you get it in enough places, which it doesn't really have to be a whole lot, the rolling brownouts will create blackouts, and those blackouts will spread across the country. Zippity doo dah. Now you're in the dark, and you don't know what's happening. So we have the advantage of being able to turn on the TV and find out what's happening, and turn on the internet and find out what's happening. You just look at your phone and find out what's happening. But now you don't know what's happening. You don't know that they're activating the National Guard across the country. They're putting up these hospitals, quote unquote, which are really just FEMA camps. You may not know about the FEMA camps themselves or the underground tunnels that are in this country that are totally real. You may not know about deep underground military bases. I did all of this stuff. I was talking to a friend of mine, and she was like, "Oh man, it's just so much. It's so much." Talked to mom. She's like, "Oh, it's just too much. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to think about it either. But I don't want to die from lack of knowledge. I'd rather know about the thing and be ready for it, and go out on my feet, than not know about it and just be caught unawares, and anything could happen. You don't think your government's capable of it? Psych your mind. They are totally capable of it. All the stuff that you don't think that they're doing, they're doing. Everything that you've seen in the movies, by the time you've seen it in the movies or on TV or heard it on the radio, they've been doing it for 10 years minimum. Like, whatever. Okay, so I'm going to put the thing up about the chemtrails. Well, not the chem. I got a picture of a chemtrail and an actual contrail in the same photo, so you can see the difference between what a contrail, when a plane is in the sky so high, and that it leaves condensation trail, so oh yeah, the plane's up there. It's 28,000, 30,000 feet or whatever it is. Yeah, it's passing through the water. The water's condensing off and then it's flying, and then it disappears. But then you see the chemtrail, and it stays up there for the rest of the day. So they spray you early in the morning, then they spray you late at night. Now you can't see the stars anymore. So there's that. I'm definitely gonna go over some of the channels that I watch. And again, this as a roadmap to the last days, I feel that you should be knowledgeable, because if you wake up tomorrow and there's no power and there's no way to get water and the gas won't pump out the gas stations and your money is worthless, and no trucks are running because there's no lights, and there's accidents along all the major highways for whatever reason, just let your mind go free. And now there's not going to be food in the stores, and there's no communication, so you can't find out what's going on in 2 states away from you, in the next state, in the next county. As far as you're the last survivor. So that could really happen on our way waiting for Jesus to come back. All right, 20 minutes. I can't believe the ramblings. I've rambled on for 20 minutes. What did I say? I said that they're taking away your ability to be able to go and look at a book. What does that mean? That means that whatever you read online is the new truth. So if they've lied to you online, everybody believes and knows the same lie, which is what Hitler said. You tell a lie, you tell it loud enough, long enough, and people will believe it. And I've told you about upcoming food shortages. I'm going to try to play this clip real quick. I think he says something pretty profound right here.
Except that they now physically into the library.
Yeah,
You
you
can't
can't go
browse
into
the
the library.
stacks, which quite frankly has been very valuable
Just
many
try.
times. Have found a lot of stuff there that
It's
I
on
wouldn't have
speaker,
found
so
looking up. You can't
got
do
a fan
that.
going, and
They
I'm
rolled it back
talking.
to what they call the pick it up option, where you basically
not the
order
pick
the
it up
book and it's
option.
waiting for you at the door.
Hold.
It isn't that my local university library themselves have decided it's not a good idea to lend out physical books.
Hold.
Now, before I go any further, I would say there's a lot of good things about the Haiti Digital Library. In theory,
Something at the 12-minute
they're trying
mark
to
too.
scan unprecedented emergency of books. They have made it allowable for all these universities to have their students, staff, and faculty
one book.
log in and search these with the proviso they have copyrighted materials amongst their materials. They have copyright. Supposedly, they have a proviso that they may not check out any physical books to any students, faculty, or staff.
That's Truthstream Media.
Just want to study up on some things.
Just want to study up on some things. Says, what do you want a book for? I just want to study up on some things. The thing is, if you don't know your history, you are doomed to repeat it. I have taken the headset off. I will listen to this again, and I will know that the quality is different one way or the other. If you don't know your history, you are absolutely doomed to repeat it. And if they can take away the books, then why do we have books? Let's just burn them, and we'll just use all of the digital stuff. And as I'm watching this video, there's my finger again. As I'm watching this video from Truthstream Media, it's called "And Then They Came for the Books." As I'm watching this video, he was talking, he's making references, and she gets in there, and they're making references and start talking about different movies. I'm like, oh yeah, oh, that made me think of this. But the one thing I kept thinking about was in Star Wars. In Star Wars, in the episode 3. They're looking for the one planet. Oh no, it's episode 2 because it's the Clone Wars. He's looking for the planet, and he's like, yeah, I forget the planet. I can't remember it. I'm sorry. He said, yeah. Oh, 23 minutes. God dog it. He says, yeah. Where's planet? Such and such. And girl, you gotta check the Jedi archives, and she just goes check the Jedi archives, and where's planet such and such? And she says, oh, well, it's just right here. And she's like, but there's no planet there. And she's like, well, if there's no planet there, the archives say then there's no planet. And he's like, no, but I know that there's a planet. And you're like, oh, well, if you know there's a planet and the archives don't say that there's a planet, then there's no planet. So is there a planet? Is there a planet? Because he finds one, but the records don't show it. Sleep on that. What if you wake up tomorrow with no power? God bless you. I hope you find Jesus. I hope that you've been baptized, and if not, please choose life. Choose Christ. He is coming back. In your name, Christ Jesus. Amen.